Boardwalk Resort. It is 4th of July weekend, and we decided to come out here after dinner just to try some of the new Independence Day treats that they have.
Yes, so they have two different holiday treats here at the Boardwalk Deli, and they are only available until July 4th, so we're gonna give those a try, and then we're gonna jump on the Skyliner and head over to Caribbean Beach, because they also have a few different holiday treats, but those ones are going to be available a little bit longer. So we will show you everything that we get, everything that we try, and let you know our thoughts. So come along, and don't forget to comment below with which one you would love to try, and if you're gonna be here at all during the summer, to grab one of these while you're running around between the parks. Ready?
Let's go get some dessert.
Yum, let's go.
Okay, so we have the desserts now,
Yes.
and we're gonna start with the Freedom Cheesecake, which is red velvet brownie, vanilla cheesecake, sweet cream, crisp pearls, and white chocolate and garnish.
It's very heavy and it looks delicious. And it was
$5.99.
$5.99. All right. This bite's gonna be just cheesecake. I'm very much a chocolate person, but the Disney cheesecake, my hair is sticking in it, but the Disney cheesecake, it's always so good. This is actually a little thicker and heavier than cheesecake that I've gotten like at the food booths and stuff, but let's see how the brownie is.
Good?
Good.
Okay.
The brownie is really sweet, but the cheesecake is a little tart, so it balances really well.
Ooh, yeah, that is thick.
Yeah. And I will, while he's cutting his piece, say both of these are available through 4th of July. So they are a very short time, limited edition treat option.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of both here. Yeah, this is good. It's very, very good.
Try even just the brownie
Okay.
and tell me if you think that, because it's supposed to be, is it red velvet?
It is.
Does it taste like red velvet, or is it just
Well,
tastes like a regular brownie?
to me,
Just
this
tastes
tastes
like a regular
brownie. Yeah. Yep. Normal
So
brownie.
I would say this is like a really good simple dessert for picky eaters. So like if you like cheesecake and you like brownies and you don't mind them together,
Yeah.
this is the perfect dessert.
Yep. Okay. And then next,
Moving on to the cupcake.
yes.
All right, so now we have the Independence Day cupcake. So this is a cinnamon cupcake with an apple pie filling and a vanilla cream frosting. So the only thing I don't like about cupcakes in Disney is that they are always extremely messy. As soon as taking the wrapping off, I can smell the cinnamon already, and it smells delicious. So I just cut it in half.
And the cupcake is $5.79, by the way.
And it's pretty dense. It's not like a normal, like, really fluffy cupcake. It's pretty heavy too. All right, I'm gonna try to get like the filling and stuff in my bite. This is not gonna be pretty.
Good? What do you think?
The cake is very dry.
Is it?
I like the cinnamon and the apple filling and the cream frosting. The cake is just a little dry, that's all.
Yeah. No, I agree. The cake is a little dry. Mm-hmm.
Gotta get more where there's more of the apple.
I didn't get it.
There's not a ton of the filling.
Yeah, there's not a lot in there.
The middle's a little bit better just because there's more of the apple.
Even with the filling, it's just okay. It's just like a normal cupcake.
Yeah, it's a cute idea. There is also, I know at Hollywood Studios, another similar in style cupcake. It's a little bit different, and we'll try that one in the next couple weeks because it's actually going to be around through the end of July. But this one is just, we went for the ones that are ending soon to make sure we got them first.
Mm-hmm.
I would not get this one again. I would definitely get the cheesecake again though. I will say with the cupcake, it's a little bit lighter. It's not as heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were looking for something sweet that's not gonna like make your stomach hurt and you just want something really refreshing, this is actually a really good choice for that. But I will say, the cake is still a little dry, but outside of that, it's more of like, I would say the frosting's more like whipped cream.
Yeah. Yep. Very light.
It's not like a buttercream where it's super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we are going to package these up because we're gonna bring them home, and then we're gonna head over to Caribbean Beach and try a couple more of the snacks and desserts that they have there. So, hang tight. Also, we are going to be attending the Magic Kingdom 4th of July fireworks. We're gonna actually go to the July 3rd show. We did want to live stream it for you, but YouTube won't let you unless you have 50 followers. And we, I think, as of recording this, are at 39. So if we do get 11 more, we are going to live stream. So tell your friends, share, come back. But if we don't, we are going to record it and just do a vlog. We're gonna do the vlog regardless if we do a live stream or not. So keep that in mind. Come back and watch the fireworks either way. Walking around Caribbean Beach right now, and we're both just sitting here talking about how we stayed here when we were kids, and I don't really remember it a ton, and he remembers it a little bit too, but it just brings back so many little memories from when you were a kid and you go to a hotel that you haven't been to in a really while. We don't really come here to visit very often. There isn't a whole lot here that like appeals to us, doesn't have too many restaurants or anything like that, but it's such a cute resort. I just love every resort on property. There really isn't any that I would never stay at. And it's always just so fun to reminisce and like think back to those wonderful times that you had when you were a kiddo. That was a very long and sweaty walk over here, but we made it. So, first up, we have a brownie. Go ahead and read the description.
It is the Star Spangled Brownie Bar for $5.49. It is a chocolate chip fudgy brownie with graham cracker crust topped with brown butter caramel mousse, popping candy, and chocolate stars. There it is.
I will say this one is much smaller than the cheesecake brownie that we had, but it looks delicious, so let's give it a go. It almost tastes fruity. It reminds me of like a Little Debbie treat. Maybe it's the popping candy that I taste.
Could be.
Oh, because it's like Pop Rocks on top. They say popping candy because they can't say the name brand, but I think that fruitiness is throwing me off.
It's good. I like it. I think it's good.
I'm not a huge fan of the frosting. This is very heavy though. It's just like a regular brownie. Nothing too special.
Yeah, the brownie bar is thick. It's a thick bar.
I would recommend sharing this because it is very sweet. But if you like brownies, you'll like it.
I do agree that it does kind of taste like just like a store-bought brownie. It does have that taste.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and next we have the Tropical Paradise Cheesecake, which is $6.29, and it's a classic cheesecake topped with passion fruit, mousse, popping boba pearls, and white chocolate.
When I was checking out, the cast member told me that this was supposed to be a special cheesecake just for the month of June, but it was so popular they actually decided to put it on the menu full time. So this was created by the chef here. It looks outstanding.
Presentation is top notch with this one.
Yeah. Oh, the top is like hard. Is it like white chocolate on the top? I wasn't
There's white
listening when
chocolate.
he was giving me it.
Let's give it a go.
Oh.
Good?
This is my favorite out of all the ones we've had.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, this one is right to the top of the list.
Yeah.
I can see why they brought it back. I can see why this is so popular. It's very, very good.
At one of the Epcot festivals, I think it was Festival of the Arts, they had a cheesecake that was like a passion fruit, mango maybe, but it had like macadamia nuts in it. And this tastes just like that without the nuts. Oh, I didn't even see there was like a cream filling. What is that? I should have listened to you when you were reading the description.
It's a passion fruit film.
I know, I thought what I had before was just the passion fruit.
Just keeps on getting better. The more you dig in, it gets better.
Yeah. All in all, very successful. My only request from Disney would be to add in some savory snacks. Everything tends to be sweets.
It's sweet, yeah.
And you need a little bit of the savory stuff mixed in so you don't get like overkill on the sweets. But I would rank this number 1.
Yep.
The cheesecake from Boardwalk, number 2. The brownie, 3. No, I'd probably do the cupcake 3 and the brownie 4.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
For me, this one would be number 1. 2 is the brownie cheesecake from Boardwalk. 3 would be the brownie from here, and then 4 would be the cupcake. That cupcake just wasn't. It was too dry for me. It just wasn't. I didn't like it.
I can get past the dryness once you get into like the middle of the cupcake.
Okay.
But I never had cheesecake on property that I didn't like. To the Grand, which I'll link that video here. We, in the evening, got an almond cheesecake that was like covered in chocolate, and we split it when we watched the fireworks, and it was delicious too. So you just can't go wrong with the cheesecake here. I highly recommend.
I'm also not a big fan of fruit in my cupcakes too. I'm just not a huge.
I think with the cupcake, the fact that it was like a cinnamon cupcake and then had the fruit, like I hate when, like even on this brownie where it had the fruity popping whatever, I don't like chocolate mixed with fruit.
Yeah. Okay.
They need to be separate. I love fruit and I love chocolate, but I don't like them together.
Not together. Okay.
No. I think that's gonna do it for us. Thank you for coming along while we satisfy our sweet tooth tonight. This is not normal for us. We don't typically go and eat a bunch of different desserts. We usually get one, but we figured most of them, we thought this one was going to be a temporary one, and I didn't find out until I was buying it that it's now on the menu full time, which makes me really happy because it was my favorite, so that works out really nicely. But they do have a bunch of other desserts that are available through the end of July, so if there are any of the kind of 4th of July holiday treats that really interest you and you're coming even in a couple of weeks, they will still be around. So we are going to try some of the ones at Hollywood Studios eventually, and you know, as things come throughout the summer, they always add different treats, and we will continue to try the ones that sound appealing to us. But
like we said before, come back for the 4th of July fireworks. We're going to have a video up for that. And then we also purchased tickets to the Jollywood Nights. So
very excited
we
to
are
see
very,
that.
very excited to see what that's all about. And we are going to do a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We haven't picked a date yet, and those go on sale for us next week. So we are going to do that too. And we also have a fun trip that is coming up in the fall.
Yes.
But we will announce that a little later on once we have solidified a few more of our plans. So
Yeah. Everything's
stay
still in
tuned.
the works with that one. So.
Yes, stay tuned for sure. But thanks again for coming along.
Thank you, everyone.
Again, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so we can live stream those fireworks. But otherwise, have a wonderful evening and we'll see you next time. Bye.